And 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video, blurry as it may be. There we go. Was just screwing around yesterday with my Elastiband, and as I've said before, one of the reasons I really enjoy the elastic bands, resistant bands, whatever you want to call them, is that you can transition from one movement to another very quickly, and the tension that the work that you're doing is gradually increased as you contract or stretch out the band. When you're at this length, oh boy, excuse me, sorry about that. When you're at this length, not much tension. The more you bring it back in, the more the tension is going to be, the more you're working the muscle. So we like that, and since we're only doing small little mini workouts, we like the fact that we can go from one movement to another very quickly. Before getting into this little think 1, 2, 3, 5 movement routine, do need to clear the air on one thing. There's an old saying going around that says, always be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, in which case, always be Batman. And because I've got the shirt, obviously, I've never been in the same room with Batman, so therefore, I'm Batman. So take that off the table for anybody that thinks they're going to try and be Batman. The role is already taken. Thank you very much. So, with that said, we're going to get through this thing. It is 5 movements. One is a I don't know why the hell this thing keeps blurring on me, but it's pissing me off. And most people would just edit that out, but I don't edit because that's a long story. And so anyway, we are going to continue with what we have going on. So, lost my train of thought. 5 movements. First one is a compound movement, which is going to be straight arm. We've done these before. Straight arm down here, then up, keeping the elbows in tight to a tricep. The next movement, we're going to do 5 reps of that. Next movement is going to be kind of like a lat pull, hands in close, just back to here. That'll be the 3rd movement. 4th movement, we're going around over our head tricep extensions, and the last movement is going to be curls. I'm going to do these fairly slowly because it seems like whenever I move quickly, my handy dandy Galaxy 9 seems to want to blur on me, and that makes for poor viewing for everybody. So anyway, hopefully we'll get through this. So I'm going to do 5 rounds or 5 reps of each movement, and see how it goes. So thanks. Here we go. So first movement, full extension. Knees bent a little bit, kind of squatting down into it, kind of like a horse riding stance in martial arts where you're like here and you've got your punches ready. So we're going down, up at the elbow. 1. Back straight, chin up. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now from here, don't even have to move the hands. Coming back a little bit more. A little hold at the top. 5. Just, again, hands in the same position, leaning into it. 1, 2, 3, 5. And again, all I'm doing is changing the grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you have it, pretty quick. If you're running them back to back to back, you'll run through that probably about a minute, 2 minutes at the tops. One thing you may have noticed about the resistant bands, when I'm doing these, I'm leaning back and kind of letting my body weight take it, which in weights, if you've got dumbbells and you're lifting weights, if you're lifting weights with dumbbells and you're throwing all that body movement in it, that's not a good thing, because you're not isolating the muscle. If you're doing curls, you want to isolate that muscle, and that's what I want to do here also, isolate the muscle group that I'm working on. But with resistant bands, okay, there's no tension here. If I just lean back, it's starting the tension. So then when I'm leaning back and then doing my curl, I'm getting more tension through the resistant band than if I just start here. You know, here, this is not super difficult. If I'm back here where it's already stretched out, then it becomes a bit more difficult. So leaning is good. You know, I don't want to go crazy with it, but it's just something that actually allows me to get a little bit more tension and a little bit more work out of the movement. So anyway, with that said, thanks for checking out the video. If you have not done so, which maybe you have, maybe you haven't, please subscribe and throw a comment down there. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, or we'll catch you on the next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.